deck, and in addition to the other character cards, there's this handy dandy turn order card right here, and that gives you what you can do in your turn. So on every turn you get 3 actions, and sort of like Pathfinder or D&D, you can pick what you want your actions to be. You can do the same action more than once. You just get three action on each turn. First action is move. That's probably the action you're going to do the most. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in order from my left to my right. So Gilbert is going first. If you want, you can roll to see who goes first. Not a big deal. And so Gilbert has 3 actions, and the first action I want to take from my available choices is I'm going to take probably move. Yeah, because I want to get through this dungeon. The goal of this game is to explore these randomly generated rooms, to discover randomly generated treasure. Hopefully one of those treasures is going to be the master chest, and then to escape through this yellow tile right here before you die, before someone takes your stuff, before the dungeon caves in. It can be cooperative. It's usually cooperative, but you know what? Anytime I'm playing with a group, I always say, hey, if anybody wants to just be a traitor and take someone else's stuff, you can. And they always go like, why? What's the incentive for stabbing my friends in the back? And I just look at them and I go, because then you'll be the only winner. And every single game, one person at the table goes, that is what I want to do. So that is what could happen. Anyway, so we're going to explore randomly generated rooms. We're going to try to find randomly generated treasure, fight or avoid randomly generated monsters, and then try to escape back here before the whole thing caves in. All right, Gilbert's turn. First action, just going off of my available actions right here on this card, he's going to move. Here's how you move. You look at your character card and you see a little arrow. The arrow says, mine says a picture of a die and then -1. So in other words, I roll a die and then I subtract 1. And that's his move. So I'm going to roll the dice. 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. He moves 1 space. Wasn't a whole lot, but actually it's a good thing I can take 3 actions. So for my second action, I'm going to go ahead and move again. 4, that's a little better. 4 minus 1 is 3, so you can move 3 spaces. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. On my third action, I can move again because I get 3 actions and I can do whatever I want on any of those actions. But I'm actually going to go to another option that I have on my card, and I'm going to use my third and final action to do a free draw of my treasure deck. On any time, as an action on your turn, you can just draw a treasure. The only thing that you can't do is draw a key. So if I have a key in my hand right now, I have to put it back and shuffle the deck. So I'm going to look at it right now, and I don't. It's actually a first aid kit. It says, as one action, you may discard this card to get +3 health on you or your adjacent allies. So I'm just going to tuck this right next to my character card. Cool, that was his third and final action. That's the end of his turn. What you do on every turn, you roll for traps. At the end of your turn, you roll for traps. So you look at your trap die here, and you see how many it says. It says 1. So that's how many dice I'm going to roll. 1. Okay, if I get a 1, which is the worst thing you can roll, that's how I remember it, then I'm going to draw a trap card. 2, not a 1. That's great. No trap cards. What I am going to do is I'm going to increase the trap counter by 1, so the next character is going to have to roll more trap dice and get a higher chance of drawing a trap card.